Hey all, good morning. Here we are on a Sunday morning. No work today. Well, I'm on the farm work at the moment, doing berries down to Portland and back, 600-mile round trip, which is pretty good. Run the agricultural. I'm doing a short video here because Stephanie's in Scotland on an archaeological dig, and she forgot the SD cards to put to upload any stuff. And as you know, guys, I can't do that malarkey. So there's just me and the Bean. Bean, say hi. Oh, we're not saying hi, we're just... Is that just... not hi? Anyway, so we're home alone and we've been on the road for quite some time now. Jack came down to Florida with me. If anybody follows me on the Facebook, that will be coming up with a full video of that later on. And that was fun. We did 2 weeks down there, a couple of days off in Cocoa Beach. Absolutely fantastic. We really had fun. It isn't easy going all that way. I'll talk more about it in that video. Anyway, people are asking me what bits I've got done to the truck up to now and things like that. Right, so obviously we've got the Keylock International stickers going on there that I made a hash of. It's slightly angled. No, it's not. Don't ignore that. Cedar Woolley, my hometown. It is pretty dusty because I've just dusted it down, really. I aren't doing the chassis or anything because we're doing farm work at the moment. It is clean, but there's a lot of dust down there. There really is. So I've put these on. These are being added on, and the bottom bit, I'm impressed with those. I really do like them. Yeah, pretty cool, really. And the bottom metal bits, shiny bits down there, more chrome and things like that. The wheels are still looking good, so I polished them up a couple of times, but usually once every couple of months or something like that. I am going to get them ceramicked. There's a local guy in town who does ceramicking, and he says he can ceramic my wheels for $400. So I thought that's a pretty good price, all a lot, and polished and ceramicked, and he tells me that he'll guarantee them for 2 years. So, you know, I think that's quite a win, and he should be able to just wipe them off, and it'll be all good. What we got going on the top? We've got the Keylock International. Stephanie was away, wasn't she? So, yeah, I'm well impressed with that. I love the way it looks, and that lights up, obviously. Yeah. Pretty cool. It worked pretty well, you know, because it's always a bit of a gamble with putting a European part on an American truck if it's going to look right or not. I don't like the light bars. Quite a few of the Russians put the light bars up the side. I don't think they look right at all. I will be going ahead and putting a couple of lights on each side, but not with a light bar. They'll just go up of the other lights on each side, but I'm waiting till we get to England. And there's another thing, we're coming to England on next... When do we fly? A week on Thursday, I think. Or is it this Thursday? A week on Wednesday, 23rd. So we're having a week at home, going up to Hornsey, my hometown, and see everybody up there. And then we're going down to Bath. Not Bath, we're going to Bristol and Bath, because Stephanie wants to see that and stuff, and I'll be meeting her over in England, because like I say, she's up in Scotland now. We're going to do the Shipton Mallet truck festival, because that's the only one of the timings when I'm there. So I'm going to meet up with a couple of my friends and things like that, and it's going to be fun. So what else have we got going on? So we've got the lights on the side, we've got all the lights down the side as well. All those still working really well. I am impressed with them. I did take my time this time and wired them all in nice and tight and everything like that, and it's made the difference. It really has, you know, without chasing wires all the time and stuff like that. What have we got going on under the hood? It's the Packard MX, Packard 13 or whatever it is, MX 13, I can't remember now, or something. Anyway, I've got a tyre that's slightly starting to tear. You can see that there. I don't know what's all that about. We're up at about 140,000 now, which I think it's wearing pretty well for that. We're all on the original tyres and everything like that. Like I say, do your tyre checks. You've got to get under there. Do those tyre checks religiously. Don't matter if you've only done 60 mile, 70 mile. Get back under there and have a look at them tyres. Really will save you. Save you some time and save you some injury and stuff like that if you blow them off. And there's nothing worse than looking at a truck and it's got mismatched tyres, because if you're down the road, not everywhere's going to stock what tyres you've got. And plus, you know, you can't put a bigger tyre on a half-worn tyre and shit like that. So if you can really save a tyre by just doing a little kicks. So all you have to do, get your head in there, have a look. It's not difficult, it's not rocket science. I do it every time I stop, really do. So moving on, we've got a new CB aerial. That is some Carlos Fandango thing, I don't know what make it is. Is it Moonraker or something or other? So we've got that going on. A little tip on this at the moment. Right, I've got shore power on this, so here's my shore power. I haven't got a standalone AC or anything like that. There's my shore power there. Make sure you leave plenty of room for it to ventilate. It's a fan going on in there when it's plugged in or when it gets hot, so you need to ventilate that. That does need tidying up under there. Right, this is a standard plug. Shore power Peterbilt, for some bizarre reason, is totally beyond me. I don't know why. Right, the plug for the engine is just like a normal plug. See, in the line. This is the European one, the American one. Obviously, English one's going to be different. Plug like that, yeah. Same way as all plugs throughout the United States. For some reason, I don't know why, this bottom prong was facing the other way, or is vertical. And I asked Peterbilt, I asked different people, I've asked around all over the place. Where can I get this plug? Where can I get this plug? You can't get the plug anywhere. So, in the end, I just thought, bollocks to it. I got my pliers, twisted it round, and hey-ho, pressed straight into my, press the normal plug extension lead straight in, and it works. Dog's danglies, it really does. So don't mess about, just get your pliers and twist it, and then you're going to be good to go. Then an advice taker will leave a bollocks to you. Go and keep searching the internet. You'll never find one, I'll tell you. Right, what we got going on? We've got the microwave, obviously. We've got laptop. We've got drawers down there. Yeah, people wanted to see in the truck. You've got the big door you've just seen here, which is handy, but it is the wrong side. I haven't got an internet at the moment. I don't know why. But I've got Netflix, Amazon, all that malarkey, which is absolutely fantastic. With Jack being with me, it means we can, we really can, we can watch a lot of films as we're going along, you know. There's not many places now, unless you're going over the mountain passes, that it'll go in and out. It's getting bloody toasty in here. Whew, it is, I'll tell you. So yeah, you can watch all that and it's absolutely brilliant. Still loving the mattress. Anybody, I mentioned before, this mattress from Truck Mattresses down in Portland, absolutely fantastic. It's a memory foam and everything. They're a bit spendy, but they're worth every penny. Fridge drawer underneath. Fridge with not a lot in it right now. Obviously nothing's a Branston pickle hiding out of the back now. I've got used to these. They are a bit of a cheap cop-out by Peterbilt rather than a drawer. I will try and find some cupboards one day if they come across some. I keep searching scrapyards, but to no avail or anything like that. But I'm sure there's going to be loads out there because they're all the same. It's the same at this side, but I put some drawers in there. This was a godsend. Cheap as chips. With Jack with me, having a young kid with you. I don't know if I can do it one-handed. Can I? Having a young kid with you, when they want to go to toilet, you know, sometimes they just want to go and they want to go. You know, 5-year-olds do that. Can you hold it? No, I've got to go. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I don't think it'd be taking my weight kind of thing, but really good. Well impressed with that. And we've got the Jack bag and my bag, and obviously car seat. Your car seats don't fasten in properly because you don't have it where the usual ones fasten. I don't like just the seatbelt going through the back of the car seat at all. I don't like that shenanigans. It's it doesn't sit. I just don't trust it. So what I do is I get a ratchet strap. It doesn't look the best or anything like that, but it's going to save your kid losing through the windshield. No, you're going to have to buy a new windshield and all sorts. Mum would go mad, and it wouldn't be much fun, would it? It'd be a bloody big old mess all over. We have a fan in here. Obviously, just leave the fan on sometimes when it's so warm. Otherwise, I will idle the truck if it's been really hot. But luckily, I've got away with quite a few nights it's cooled down and stuff like that, apart from when I was in Florida. But we had a hotel, we cheated for a couple of days, which was really good. Moving on. Big thing of water. Always carry this, always fill it up wherever I can. You know what I mean? Or but set up at home saves you a lot. Fill another one of water, just saves you some money. Being a tight Yorkshireman, it all helps. The CB, what we got going on here? We've got a Cobra. They're not rated as being the fantastic, but I'm only on 19 as a rule and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not up and down surfing the channel or going on sideband or anything like that, DXing. So it works for me. It has the weather channel. Pay the extra, get the weather channel. It's not much extra, and it will give you weather updates and stuff like that. I leave the SWR meter in line and stuff like that. Just keep an eye on it, because my aerial does bang on the wire, just hit the wire up there and a couple of trees, so I just like to keep an eye on it. We've also got this little helper here, which is 135 well, it's 100 watt linear, but it's turned up and it's got it up to 135. I've got it all tuned in and stuff like that. That's some Trimble thing, I don't know, with flashing lights that never turns on, so pack lease can keep an eye on me, basically. Bear mace, always carry bear mace. People have been asking, well, I've spoke to a few people who do Canada and stuff like this, and they seem to think that it's illegal in Canada. I have been stopped by the Canadian side. The American side, nobody has ever said anything about the bear mace. It's usually down there or up here in the door. Make sure you have it somewhere you can act. If you're somewhere where there could be bear, make sure it's near your door rather than being up here, basically. That's not a good place. Should be down the door, but we've got fly spray and we've got all sorts of other stuff going on down there where you can grab it. It's no good if you can't get hold of it. Yeah, as long as it is basically pepper spray, but as long as it says it's got a picture of a bear, and if it says bear defense right there, so you know, there's no question about it. But some say it's illegal in Canada, but like I say, I've never ever had any problems or anything like that. I know pepper spray is up there, but I've never had any problems with that. So it's definitely worth having, and it is a bit deterrent for maybe untoward other people. Good old